All right, welcome everybody to the Bookmap Onboarding Webinar. I'm your host, Bruce, for Fridays at 1 p.m. We have two other hosts on Monday mornings at 8 a.m. East Coast time. It's Dan, and then Brandon is on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. East Coast time. So we're trying to connect people from around the globe at different times and different days so that they can get up and running in Bookmap. Paul, is this a group session? I mean, this is an onboarding session. So we're going to get you up and running in Bookmap. All right, let's just jump in here. So this is the new schedule in here. And then, a few notes here to go through Bruce's pilot program. So this is something we put together. I keep on mentioning it in here about building a trading edge. That's what the program is for. It's not just about going through setups. It's actually about building an edge, and through a repetitive process. We provide all the materials, etc., and there's no cost to it. You just have to have Bookmap Global or Global Plus. If you're interested, go to bookmap.com or do a search for Bruce's pilot program, Bookmap, and you'll find it. All right, the agenda here, we're going to log into bookmap.com first, and then we're going to look at our details. So we're going to get you up and running. We want to get you to download Bookmap, to log into bookmap.com, download it, install it, subscribe to data if you need it, then connect to data and connect to various markets in Bookmap. That's the goal here. All right, so first thing to do, go to bookmap.com and log in upper right-hand corner. That'll bring you into the Bookmap portal. You'll see your license key here in the Getting Started area. Copy it, and then we're going to download Bookmap now. So under Select System here, Windows, Mac, Intel, Mac M1, M2, or Linux. Your version of Bookmap could be production, could be beta, sometimes it's alpha. I would go with the production version. It's the most stable. And then just click on download. You're good to go. Now let's add a subscription while it's downloading. So go back to the portal. And then on the left side here, when you're logged in, you'll see it says add subscription. So click on it. Now, if you see something here that says like, core subscriptions underneath here, like Digital Plus, Global Plus, etc. What it means is that you might be logged in, or maybe you're not, but you might be. You just don't have Bookmap yet, a paid version of Bookmap. You probably have the free version of Bookmap. You will first need to subscribe to Bookmap, then you subscribe to data. All right, so log in, and then you'll see this here. So this is Bookmap futures data here. And let's go through the different options that you have. So first is you have the Bookmap CME bundle here of CME, CBOT, NYMEX, and COMEX. $79 each month. This is a good price. The different exchanges, though, are also available individually. So for example, if you just trade the ES and the NQ, maybe the Russell, then you'll just need the CME, and you can get that for $17 for the first month, and every month after that will be $34 a month. Now, if you trade interest rate products in the YM, then maybe you just need the CBOT, same prices. Or if you trade energy, like CL, or crude oil, or RBOB, or natural gas, then you just need the NYMEX, same prices. Or if you're a gold bug or trade metals, silver, platinum, whatever it is you only need the COMEX. And again, $34 each month, $17 for the first month. Now, that's futures data. So pick what you need, subscribe to it. If you have a subscription already from a prop service, like for rhythmic data with like, I don't know, Apex or Top Step or whatever, you won't need to subscribe to data here. You can connect that rhythmic data right into Bookmap. All right, anyway, let's scroll down the page a little bit, and you can see Bookmap for equities here. This is NASDAQ total view, and the last sale as well. So that's $29 for a first month and $59 for every month after. All right, or you can get another feed for stocks, and that's through DXFeed stocks data here, which has a bundle of NASDAQ and EDGX, $59 for the first month, $119 after that every month. Now, all of these prices here for data are on top of the Bookmap subscription. Okay, it's in addition to the Bookmap subscription. There's for DXFeed, you can break it down into different exchanges as well. NASDAQ is $69 for each month and EDGX $59. All right, so now you've gone through the process and you have subscribed to data if you need it. Now we're going to run and install Bookmap. So we were downloading it, waiting, and then we see in our downloads folder here, okay, double click on the icon here, go through the wizard to install Bookmap, and then you'll see it on the desktop here with the icon after it installs. And the first option that comes up is the run options window. We're going to go through the options here of simulated trading and replay mode. So actually I'm going to exit the slideshow for just a moment. And here is my Bookmap here. I'm going to double click on it and I'm going to open it up right now. Okay, and Bookmap is just loading. And the run option window pops up. Okay, so the run option window, let's go through the run options and what exactly they are. Simulation mode. So you will connect to the live market in simulation mode. And you may have global or global plus for this. Global for sure will connect to this. You can trade from this version here in simulation mode if you select it. And it will trade in the live market. However, it's only simulated within the Bookmap application. Nothing is routed outside of that. It is insular only to Bookmap. Right now, if you have Global Plus, you'll have the option in trading mode here, which means that you can route your trades over to your prop trading service or to your broker, however you feel fit, or both. And either or that you select here, I highly recommend that you select record your live data. What this does here is records the data on your local machine, and then you can replay it later in replay mode here with this option. Okay, if you select that, you can load the file that you recorded. This is a very powerful feature. We've been using it in the pilot program heavily. It is a core feature in the pilot program. To be able to put in repetitions again and again through one setup that you're studying. And so you can become an expert and build out your edge. Anyway, that's the replay mode. Now let's select the trading mode and we'll click OK and it'll open up here. There we go. And if you don't see that window there, well, it says here, not connected to any platform. And then the bullet point list here, we're going to go through this process right now. So go up to connections and choose configure. It brings up the connectivity configuration window. Here, we need to do a couple of things. The first thing we need to do is we need to add adapters into Bookmap. Okay, so we subscribe to some data, but we need to add the adapter. So click on Add Remove Platform here. And we're in Bookmap Layer 0 here, Connect. We're going to scroll down. I've installed all these adapters here for many different connections. But here's the one that I just subscribed to, Bookmap Data. Let's install it. Click Install. And then Ready to Use, click OK. Let's click OK again. And we'll exit out of this. Now let's go back up to connections here. Hold on a minute. Let's configure it again. What did I do? Did I not install it correctly? It's installed. There it is. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. So we've installed the adapter now. Now we need to add the connection. So we don't have a connection made here in Bookmap. So we need to make that connection. Click on Add Connection, and then under here, scroll down and find the adapter, Bookmap data here, select it, and then also select where you're going to be trading from, or you can just leave it on auto, and it will know that I'm here in the US, and click OK. All right, now we've downloaded and installed the adapter. We've made the connection. We should see the connection up here, and there it is, Bookmap data. Let's select it. Okay, just check the box there, and now it's connecting to it, and you see this plus tab there, right? Let's click on that, and we're going to add an instrument. So from Bookmap data here from the platform, let's choose the type. Let's click on that, and we're going to choose futures. Then the exchange here, let's click on that, and you can see I have all four. I have the bundle, but I'm going to select CME, and then if you don't see the symbol listed here, just start typing it in. So we're going to type in ESZ5 for the S&P E-mini, which is the ESZ is the contract month for December. That is the current contract, and then 5 is for 2025. And I'll show you the symbols table if you want to determine this as well. You can add historical data here from the cloud. I'll keep it at 1 hour, and let's just click subscribe, and you can see Bookmap is opening up the we're going to unsubscribe from that one, the ES here. There it is. Okay, we're up and running, looking at the S&P E-mini futures product. Great. Let's now connect to a stock. So let's go back to connections, and we need to configure a connection here. So let's click on that, and then we need to add or remove a platform. But in this case, Bookmap comes already pre-installed with the adapter for DX feed. That's what we're going to connect to. Okay, so we already have the adapter. We're just going to add the connection, and we'll find the platform here in the drop down. We'll scroll down a little bit. There it is, DX feed. So click on that, and then click OK. That's it. Go back to connections, select it. Okay, so here's our new connection, and we'll select it. Now you can see it's been selected. Now all we have to do is click on the plus tab from the platform drop down. We choose DX feed this time, and then yeah, I was looking at Pony earlier, AI stock, but yeah, let's look at another one. Let's type in AMD, and we'll look at that. And cloud data, 3 hours. Yeah, we can do that. We can wait for 3 hours of data, and we'll subscribe to it. Okay? And you can see it's loading here. All you have to do is click on the tab here and the blue line underneath it. You can see that here we are. We're up and running, looking at AMD. All right, great. It's still loading data here for the heat map. There we go. All right, so now we can see all of the liquidity here for AMD, as well as transactions and price action. All right, so we're up and running with a stock and a futures instrument. Let's connect to one more, a cryptocurrency. So let's go to connections, and we don't actually need to go to connections or configure anything because it's Bookmap data already. We are the data provider for crypto. So click on the plus tab, select Bookmap data, and then under the type here, we don't select futures. We're actually going to select either perpetual or spot for crypto. Okay, spot is the the real Bitcoin instrument. Perpetual is the futures. Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. And then from the exchange here, you only have one choice. It's called multi-book, which is a unique product because this connects to Binance Futures, Bybit, OKEx, and BitGet, all four within one instrument. So in this case, click on the drop down for the symbol. You can go with Doge, you can go with ETH, you can go with whatever you like. We'll look at Bitcoin. And we're going to download some extra data in here, 3 hours, let's say. Now, tick size, this is interesting. You actually can control a tick size in here. So per each level of price in here, we're going to say it's $50 because this is a $10,000 instrument. So we don't want to select something very low here. You know, I would go as low as maybe 20, but that's it. Let's just go with 50. It gives a good overview of what's happening with Bitcoin. Granularity 0.1 coins is fine. You can go a little lower if you want, into 0.01, and click subscribe. All right, you can see Bitcoin's loading here. Let's click on it, and we can see it's loading. Wow. Okay, so it is not 110, it's 124. So this is all-time highs, right? For Bitcoin. Is that right? I think so. Incredible. Anyway, we're up and running looking at Bitcoin, and you can see like $50 a tick is plenty. You can see this thing moving, every tick here, 50 bucks. There we go. Anyway, we're up and running with all three instrument types or markets that we connect to: crypto, stocks, and futures. So any questions, please get your questions in. But this is how you can get up and running with Bookmap. Now let's also go through resources. If you do have any questions, where to go? Well, you could go to help right here from the drop down from Bookmap, and you can go into many of these in here: our user guide, our chat room, marketplace, portal, the symbols guide is in here. However, I'm going to go to the Learning Center. This is really truly our hub here for all of those links and all of these things to take a look at and access. So from here, you can click on the knowledge. Here you can see the knowledge base, the symbols guide, glossary, our community, Discord, blog, forum, etc. Support. You can search in here for specific videos and etc. So let's actually open up the knowledge base quickly, and I also want to open up the symbols guide here. So this is, if you're new to futures or don't quite understand how to input a symbol, come in here and you can read through the guide that will help you connect for like CQG or Rhythmic or Bookmap Data or DXFeed, etc. There's a different way for each of these in here for futures. Stocks is pretty simple, and crypto is also pretty simple. Anyway, our knowledge base, though, if you go there, this is basically our user guide or manual of Bookmap, all in text and imagery. You can see links in here actually to some videos, but the user guide section here, add-ons section here. If you have questions, API section is here. All right, great. So let's go back to the Learning Center, and then where to get started and up and running with Bookmap. Well, start here with the Getting Started course. It goes through the processes we just went through, and more. It'll go through the heat map and the volume dots and the Bookmap overview. The Bookmap features in here, you'll see all the different features in here. There are many videos in here. They're all very short though, just a few minutes long, that will cover the columns, how to trade, how to draw, how to navigate around, etc. Okay, we have all of the videos in here for connecting to data, and then we have many of the add-on videos in here. So that'll get you up and running with Bookmap, so you know how to use the platform. Next here is understanding order flow. So if you're new to order flow, then I highly recommend that you watch this market mechanics course. It is a 4-part course in here that goes through just the basics in here, which actually, I'm always surprised to find that there are a lot of people who don't understand the basics of what makes price move. This course here will go through that, to understand like skews in order books, and the passive orders in here, the aggressive orders here, and then how that directly relates to Bookmap, and how you can also start to see some of these other things like potential spoofing, etc. So some of this terminology you will understand in these simple diagrams in here, so that you can apply that to Bookmap later. All right, so this is an important course. If we go back to the Learning Center, you'll also see many more things in here. Order flow phenomena course goes through specific order flow stuff like spoofing, icebergs, stops, reading the tape, absorption, layering, etc. Let's go back. Once you've gotten your foundation here in order flow, then it's time for your strategies and setups. You can see many courses in here. One from myself on supply and demand, Jay Trader with stocks and futures, and Brandon with 0 DTE strategies, and some other strategies here. Let's go down a little further. After you now have looked at and studied some of the setups, see them in the live market. So come to our event calendar here, and here's our event that we're in right now. You'll see it right here. You'll also, I'm sorry, this is the next one on Monday with Dan. And then you'll see on Monday, look at all the events that we have in here. We have, up to 9 events here on Monday. If you want to attend them, click on them. You'll see the link here to our Discord. You can add it to your calendar or copy the link, etc. And then, choose the, the host, the date, the time, the event type, the market type, or the language here as well. We have 4 different languages in there that you can attend these different events, live events. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me see if there's any questions here. Show you our Discord channel. Well, I mean, you should definitely come over to our Discord channel. The Discord channel here, this is our hub, our community. We have, let's see here, how many people do we have in here now? Over 28,000 people in here. Okay, 4.2 thousand online right now. So we have a very big and robust community. It has a real nice feel to it, though. So you're going to get a lot more from the community here, and there's no cost to it. You will just need to register at bookmap.com. All right, let me see if there's any questions. Anyone over in Zoom? I don't see any questions, so I think we're good there. Let's see, over in YouTube, you'd like to see more NQ. Okay, well, we can go take a look at that. Let's jump over here, let's just quickly look at NQ. We'll just punch it in here. NQ. I'm just going to go with NQ, and it should show up here. It doesn't. Yeah, there it does. It even knows to do that. Okay. All right, and there we go. So here's NQ, just looking at the order flow for NQ. All right. Any other questions? Let me see. No questions over in YouTube. And what about Discord? Let's take a look. Nope, no questions over there. Back to Zoom. All right, let's see. Anonymous, does Bookmap show total outstanding bid and ask shares? You can get an aggregate view on that if you want. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ in here. So as you can see, if we zoom vertically here, we have full depth of market, meaning that way up here, over 1,000 points away, you can see, or 900 points away, you can see at 26,125, there's 1 contract up there, or 26,000, there's 11 contracts. These are live right now. We have full depth of market. Now your question is about the outstanding orders in here. Well, we can right click in here and we can configure this column and show the aggregate. Okay, and then we're going to zoom vertically. It looks to me like, well, as much data as I can get in here right now, I'm showing an aggregate of about 4,000 on almost on each side, a little bit more on the bid side, a little more stacked on the bid side. Okay, so 4,400 on the bid, 3,800 on the ask. Now that's the aggregate. Okay, I don't know if that answers your question, but that's how many we see in here. All right, so that would be you know what, 8,000 and or 9,000 contracts or so, somewhere around there. Let's see another question here. And now that's for the NASDAQ. The S&P is going to be a lot more. Any alerts based on new or disappeared icebergs? Well, you can definitely get an alert on icebergs for different transactions that unfold. Okay, but when they are pulled, you're not going to get an alert for that. Okay, it has to be based on a certain amount, I believe, Paul. Okay, that's a little outside the scope of this onboarding webinar. That's a question to ask maybe during the All Markets webinar, which I'd be happy to answer on Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay. All right, let's see what else. That's everything. Great. Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. We'll do it again on Monday with Dan. Everyone have a great weekend, and we'll catch up with you next week. Yep. Take care. Bye-bye.